type of learning process. We have completed the 40-hour intensive. We have now completed the original 8 YouTube lessons so that everybody has gone through lesson 1. That was just for learning how to read, taking the pieces from class. So that foundation from class is knowing all your consonants, knowing all your vowels, understanding first and second series, understanding some of the basic reading rules, the passive rule, those kind of things, and pattern of reading, so that you have the power of putting those pieces together, which we did. So now we're going to get into some of what we definitely avoided in the intensive, and that is helping people to get familiar with Huffman rules. And in the next little bit of postings, I'm going to post in 2 different ways. I'm going to do a straight pencil reading with no rules, because there will be some of you that do not want to learn rules. And in fact, some of you, if you take the time to go through the videos with the rules, you'll just, that will be it. So for those of you who can learn the language without learning the rules, great. That sounds really good. But then there will be some of you, like myself, that wanted to know all the rules. Or maybe you're going to be a public speaker and you'd like to know the rules. Or maybe you're going to be a teacher and you need to know the rules. Whatever. So you decide. Then the other book I have up here is the Huffman Grammar. We will not be taking you through a lot of that in this series, but please keep this in mind, that these publications are the law that you can go by. This is the dictionary I like. I would like to caution people not to use dictionaries that have poor IPA, because then you become a sloppy pronouncer. And then it's hard to remember what true IPA is. But anyway, those are just suggestions. And so what you'll see in my videos now is you're going to see a reading of the brochure with no rules, and then a reading of the brochure with the rules. So there's the comparison. You get to decide what you're after at this moment, but I'll divide that out for you so that you have some choices to go by, okay? And then we'll see, it's a work in progress. The work that we're doing is for people, and so we are also listening to what the results are and seeing how people feel, what it is that they need. So we're going to be making the videos with that in mind, okay? So now it is time to get off the tricycle and on a bicycle and maybe get on a motorcycle. It's up to you. Remember that you get to decide how fast you learn and where you go with it by the amount of time that you're putting in. All right, we'll keep the suggestions out there. We'll make sure that we know what you need and that we're providing it. And we'll be seeing you really soon. Okay, thanks for all your hard work. Okay, lesson 2, we'll be reading without any rules being taught. This is lesson 2, paragraph 1. Ta prea pat gia nona had away young gua korop pranibat prea prea pat cứ chia nè dial ban bankat away tiếng o look Kamian ti chap padam hỏi có Kamian ti ban chap tai đầm nắng lõ khăn công phí cứ mốc bí prea Đào xa, Brea, Gia, Net, Padol, Jivat, Our Young, New Young, Gua, Gorop Pranepat, Lok, Tai Mui Bono. Okay, if you are just doing the pencil reading without learning any rules, you are finished. That is awesome. Continue repeating the practice on this reading until you are comfortable. If you want to know the rules that regulate proper reading of this paragraph, you can continue with this video. There will be about a half hour of information to follow. If you want to skip that information, great. Move on to the next posting. You can always choose to come back and learn the rules later. All right, choose your method and enjoy. So you should just see my pencil. And I have myself a nice cup of coffee poured. And I'm thinking about all of you students and everything you did to learn, and I'm so proud of you. And you're just going to be able to use this pencil reading to expand your skill. But don't forget, reminder for that 5 minutes a day. Use the methods from the intensive. It's going to be a little harder with you in charge, completely on your own, but you can do it. Okay, so now let's just start with the title. Here we go, number 2. Ta, Brea, But, Gia, Nona. The way I will proceed is I will be just stopping to discuss a few rules, the ones that are really going to make a difference, things that might feel confusing if we didn't discuss them, okay? Number 1. Haraway, Young, Gua, Gorop, Pranebat, Brea. So we have 3 things in this first line. First, we have the word Haraway. Why is it not hate the way? We'll discuss that. Then we have this symbol here, which is a senyok senya, and this symbol here, which is called a tonakiet. So now I will take a little break, and we will show you those 3 items. Okay, just so you are able to have confidence, this is listed in the IPA brochure. You would have seen that it refers you to page 142.01 and page 72.4 for this particular word, had away. So let's see what that is. 72.4 talks about a silent final short vowel symbol. That would be this one. So hat, not hatto, but hat. So what is page 140 all about? Page 140, I'm going to make sure that we can see all the way down to where I want. And so we have down here 142.01. When we have this vowel use, sometimes there is a different pronunciation. So it simply lets us know, here is our word, hat, that it has a different pronunciation. This is where the IPA is helpful. Here's the key down here, just a little bit more, make sure that we can see. And it says hat, hat. So it's letting you know that the vowel sra'e sounds like this in this particular word. Okay, so now we have the referral for the senyok senya and also for the tonakiet. Senyok senya referral is page 49 for E. And what is that? Page 49. I'm going to fold it so I can push it in a little bit. All right, and then 4, and then E. E. So here we have where that arrow shows us. We have the senyok senya. It is following this pattern, and if that's first series, that's
very easy because it's just going to be like a sra'a. And then if it's second series, we're going to use the configuration of ea and oa. Okay? And then what about tonikiat? That's the next page over, page 50, and it's number 6. So here we see tonikiat. In simple terms, it kills the final sound along with that final consonant. Okay? So you can look these up if you'd like to and take time to absorb them. If you do not want to know the rules, just move on. Okay? So now we're going to go to the paragraph. And we have the paragraph here. Proya, but, ge, gia, net, dial, ban, bangkat, away, teng oh. I will stop and discuss two things, net and the repeater. In the Huffman book on page 69, here in D, it mentions that there's a very familiar word used that is going to have the sound of ea. It occurs in one very common word whose spelling is irregular with respect to the initial clusters, nea. Okay, so there's so few exceptions, not like English, so I'd like you to encourage yourself. If you speak English and you're trying to learn Cambodian rules, you will have much less rules to learn for Cambodian than you already know for English. Nea, page 69, D. The repeater symbol looks like this. This is mentioned on Huffman page 55. This is number 7. And it just means that the word preceding it is repeated. So we had away, so it would become away. Back to the paragraph. Here we are. Lok Kamian Ti Chapadam Howie Gaw. I will be showing that in a moment on page 53:10. Kamian Ti Panchap Dai. Page 53, we're going to zoom out so you can see number 10 here. And that lets us know that this word gaw is pronounced as gaw, and it is a conjunction which means then. Daw also says its name, and it means which. Back to the paragraph, and we will come in a little bit so that we can see nicely. Domnang la'o knong kompi ku mok bi braya. Dawisa braya gia net padol jivwat awi young. Nu. This is an exception to the rule I will show you in a moment. Young gua gorok branibat. Here we have sanyog sanya again, and tonikiat lok tai muy pono. Here is where Huffman has the information for the word nu. It is on page 109, number 113. You would have seen it referenced in your IPA brochure. Here is the word, and he simply mentions that it's an exception, nu.
Okay, if you have just now finished the reading of that first paragraph in lesson 2, congratulations. If you have chosen the more intense learning format of learning the rules, then I just wanted to mention that it's not going to stay this much concentration of information, because many of these rules are going to come up. I'm going to explain them, then I'm just going to refer to them later. So it will not take as much time as we're spending in the beginning. this will begin to change pretty quickly. So if you hang in there for the next 4 or 5 postings, you'll see that we're going to start going through paragraphs quickly, even for those who are indeed learning the rules of the language. It will be fine. You'll be speeding up. So take heart with that. And if you just did the straight reading at the beginning, you're probably not even watching this portion. You might have just went right on. That's great. So if you're looking for a place where you can get that type of deep instruction, stay with the channel, keep watching the videos, keep building your knowledge, and we will see you pretty soon for another paragraph. All right. Thanks.